President Clinton visited, I've been there, the Harley-Davidson factory in York, Pennsylvania. Yeah. Did you see him on the news?
Is the president looking for adventure? Well, he is touring a Harley-Davidson motorcycle plant today.
President Clinton visited York to give Harley and its workers a big pat on the back.
President Clinton revved up thousands of union workers in York County today.
He toured the Harley-Davidson plant in Spring-Spray Township and afterward praised the company and its workers.
Visit of presidential proportions, the talk of the town tonight. Today, President Clinton took a tour of York's Harley-Davidson.
It is National Trade Day today, and the president wanted to highlight an American business that's doing well. Today, he called Harley one of the best managed companies in the country with record sales and earnings.
I'll tell you what, the president could have gone anywhere to highlight International Trade Day, but President Clinton decided on the Harley-Davidson plant in York County, much to the delight of more than 4,000 Harley workers.
This morning, anticipation was mounting.
The president's coming.
Everybody's kind of anxious, getting prepared for it, and we're all looking forward to it.
I think he's in for a treat, really. I do. Very exciting affair, really. It's not too often the President of the United States comes to your place of work, you know.
The workers in this country really appreciate his presidency.
For Clinton to come, it's a big boost for Harley.
President Clinton is choosing, of all the companies in the United States, is choosing to come here and make a statement about the importance of trade and the impact on American business.
See the building going up over there. The Secret Service has been in here for about 4 days. So it's great. It's a good company.
Probably got a lot of work put into it, but people don't know if they come to see what we have to do to it.
All the hustle and bustle that's going around here.
We're pretty pumped for this.
The search, the security, the setup, all in anticipation of a 2-hour visit from the President of the United States.
Putting York in the national spotlight today, they're getting ready for a presidential visit at York's Harley-Davidson plant.
If you, the general public, want to get a glimpse, don't plan on it.
Not like visiting Mr. Clinton from the road. Security very heavy here today.
Shortly after 11 a.m., Marine One with President Clinton on board touched down at Harley-Davidson.
It was a day Harley workers won't soon forget.
President Clinton today toured what some would call hog heaven.
And today, President Clinton visited the Harley-Davidson factory in York, Pennsylvania. Mr. Clinton toured the facility to launch a campaign to highlight a new round of world trade talks.
The president traveled to York, Pennsylvania to tour a Harley-Davidson plant. The event kicked off a new round of World Trade Organization talks in Seattle.
Mr. Clinton saluted the company for its economic recovery. Harley-Davidson now exports 1/5 of the bikes it builds.
Mr. Clinton says Harley is a great example for overseas trading.
With 27% of its bikes being shipped overseas, Clinton was here to show free trade and unions can work together.
Party proven you can do it. I think the world should wake up and keep moving forward.
Well, we're breaking barriers and we feel good about ourselves.
Nice looking jacket. I like them one of those jackets. Mr. Clinton said he'll talk about the company as a success model at the upcoming World Trade Organization talks. Harley can't make enough bikes. I mean, you want a hog, you got to wait a couple of years to get one.
Quality product.
Probably one of the best motorcycles produced.
Harley executives gave him a leather jacket, and Clinton modeled it for reporters.
He is so handsome. I never expected to see that. You know, he's not that handsome on TV.
It was a roundtable discussion with a handful of Harley workers. The president was still joking about his new leather jacket.
He's giving me a jacket so I'll buy a motorcycle when I leave office. And it worked.
And it's sitting well with Harley employees like Patricia Kalbach, who joined a roundtable discussion with the president.
The more that we expand our marketplace, the companies will continue to prosper here in the United States.
A presidential pat on the back to local employees. It's these people who make the motorcycles that are shipped across the country and overseas. In his speech, Clinton made a point of saying how nice it was to see people who were proud to go to work every day. Part of that success is due to the model relationship between management and labor. Employees have no trouble verifying it's true, and they say it's an ideal work situation.
The company and the union is very, very good.
The way we work together between management and union and the prosperity from that.
I moved down here to York, Pennsylvania to work here at Harley because it's a great symbol of the freedom of America. I really love the company, and he said it all. It's a great day for Harley.
And that excitement grew as 2,000 Harley employees eagerly awaited the president's speech.
To convince the leader of the free world to join me, all we had to say is we're going to Harley-Davidson.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States, accompanied by Secretary William Daley, Jeffrey Bluestein, Tom Buchenbarger, and Bobby Ramsey.
On behalf of all of us in the Harley-Davidson family, it is my privilege and a great honor to welcome President Clinton and Secretary Daley to York. Let's show them how much we appreciate their visit. We can be very proud that President Clinton and Secretary Daley have identified Harley-Davidson as a leading example of a company with a strong partnering relationship between management and labor, and a company that understands the importance of trade. International trade is absolutely essential to Harley-Davidson's continued growth, and it is fundamental to America's worldwide competitiveness. As a company, we depend heavily on the relationship we have forged with the Department of Commerce and the U.S. Trade Representative's Office. We are working together to level the playing field overseas by reducing import duties and eliminating other trade barriers to the sale and use of our motorcycles.
I was just recently in the Middle East and had the chance to meet your distributor in the United Arab Emirates of Harley-Davidson. And I asked him, how's business? He said it couldn't be any better, but I cannot get enough product. Not only bikes, he said no matter what comes here, hats, t-shirts, chains, anything at all about with Harley on it sells out immediately. So thank you. So thank you for making some of the best products that America makes.
It is my great pleasure and honor to introduce to you the President of the United States, William Jefferson Clinton.
Thank you. Thank you. The truth is, it's wonderful to be in a place where people are happy and they're not ashamed to be excited and they're proud to go to work every day. Thank you very much for making me feel welcome here today. I came here because I want America to know exactly what you have done and how. The recovery of this company since the 1980s has been truly remarkable. When you were down in the dumps, people were saying American industry was finished, that we couldn't compete in the global economy, that the next century would belong to other countries and other places. Today, you're not just surviving, you're flourishing with record sales and earnings. And one of the best managed companies in America, according to Industry Week. According to management and labor, one of the reasons you're the best managed company in America is that you have a genuine partnership between labor and management where all employees are valuable and expected to make good decisions on their own for the benefit of the common enterprise. And I thank you for setting that example. I wish every manufacturer in America would model it. What we see here today is how people feel when they have got a job that they do well, that gives them not only a decent income, but a full measure of dignity and pride. You know, if we want a country growing together, a part of our strategy has got to be to sell more, not just Harleys, but everything we can possibly sell around the world. So I ask you, don't let this trade debate be the province of politicians and CEOs. You embrace it. It's your future and your children's future. And every company can be like Harley. But we have to embrace the world and say, we are not afraid. We can get the big things right. Thank you, and God bless you.
One thing's for sure is this president definitely knows how to inspire a crowd. The speech was interrupted several times by thunderous applause from people who really liked what he had to say.
After the speech, President Clinton stayed at the Harley-Davidson plant for about an hour, shaking hands and meeting with the employees.
We couldn't believe it. It was like, the President of the United States is coming here. It's like, oh my gosh, you know, it was awesome.
The president's visit was a thrill for those who got to see Clinton up close.
I thought he was going to get away. When I called his name, I was a little surprised when he actually turned and came back.
As soon as we saw him from a distance, and everyone said, oh, look, there he is, and we're all looking at him. It's great.
It's really exciting. It's not every day you get to meet the president or get to see him anyhow. It's rather neat.
It was a real different experience meeting. It was a real pleasure meeting him. Yeah, real nice guy.
It was something. I mean, I can't get over it. I'm so excited.
He came over, he talked to us, you know, shook our hands and stuff. A real gentleman, real nice person. Told us that he was honored to be here, and we're honored to have him.